community. She have a bachelor party. And you say
a bachelor party or a bachelorette party?
Okay. She have a bachelorette party.
I know what he meant.
Right.
No, I just want to make sure because it sounds like you said
I'm a couple cups in.
Go ahead.
So she have a bachelorette party, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she had sex with a woman. Okay. Would it be different if she had sex with a woman or she had sex with a man? How would you feel about it, and would you still proceed to get married? Is it a difference?
She don't like what you call it, penis flavored vagina.
Exactly. That's just.
But I'm saying, what is it? Is it a difference? Because a woman that's about to get married, like, okay, this is what I'm about to do forever. You know, I'm getting married to. I might want to double back and see what's going on. This is a film. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I might want to double back and see what's going on. Boom. So what's your perspective of that?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm more so looking for, because I didn't dated them types, and that's just not for me. The bisexual types is and no shade. Don't jump in my emails, my inbox.
Oh, they coming for you, because if they coming for me, because I said fuck Cody, I know they coming for you.
Oh, ain't nobody say fuck Cody.
I said fuck Cody.
Not Cody comments, goddamn.
Fuck the comment, the comments.
Well, this is, I guess.
Ain't that the shit you clean the bathtub with?
Ain't
that the shit you clean? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, because we some Mustangs, so we'll run over that shit. Go ahead,
some
continue.
musty niggas. Go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. What was that?
We was talking about if it was she instead of fucking with a girl, it was a boy.
What would be the difference? And would you proceed? And if you would she dealing with a man versus a woman? Why?
So that's what I was saying. So I don't want to talk to nobody, or I don't want to go to that point again romantically. And I know you don't have no control with it, but preference wise, I wouldn't want to talk to a woman that is dealing with those back and forth issues.
Mm-hmm. Confused.
Yeah, because it's too many possibilities on the other end of it. So my interest is more so just other vegetarians.
Right.
So, I mean, but if she fucked another woman, I mean, in our case, it's just some shit to come back and talk about. Like, if she want to talk about it, if not, it ain't my business. That's what.
So that's before the wedding?
Yeah.
What if she fucked another man? Would the wedding be off?
Probably, yeah.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah.
Well, you biased as fuck. No, you gay as fuck. That's
that's hard to come. That's hard to bounce back from. That's like,
bitch, you taking a dick. Bitch. Bitch, you sucking dick. Like how niggas be. Did you suck this nigga a dick? Oh, bitch, you a dick eater.
But that's how I be looking at lesbians that come into relationships with kids. Like,
so you feel like you a gold star?
No, I don't say that, but I'm just saying.
You ain't a gold star?
Oh, see, I got another question. I don't want to keep directing it towards my baby over here.
No, that's fine. That's what she here for. Because luckily, Mike T did not pull up with his edibles today. And she's actually talking today. Because normally, at this point, she's already shut the fuck down.
Oh, shout out to me with the motherfucking strongest edibles alive. And if you need
the Who's Mike T edibles, please hit us in the inbox.
Absolutely.
They deliver.
No.
5-second reaction time. But go ahead, Mike.
5 second reaction. Okay, now, how you feel about this? You dating a woman, right? You dating a woman that she do got kids. Now you into this woman and everything serious about it, and
that shit just happened.
She feel like her kids should call you daddy. Her kids do call you daddy.
Daddy.
That's not what fucks it up.
Daddy.
They don't.
I'm asking, like, how would you feel about that?
This isn't what fucks
it up. If the daddy wasn't in the kid's life. I done seen this happen before.
Bitch, you got headphones.
Well, when I've been around when motherfuckers be like, when the kids call them.
Where you get them glasses from? Where you get the headphones from? You would have had no headphones when we first started. What the fuck is happening?
I just picked up headphones.
The flooding the beats by Dre is happening. Okay, go ahead.
No, let me tell you though. It's not that they'll call me daddy. The fucked up thing is
they call
when
you
they
zaddy.
call mommy.
Oh.
That shit fucks with the films mentally, for real. Like, their kids will come to me, like, and be them fucked up, like, mommy, Raina. You know what I'm saying?
Who's Raina?
Fuck it, Rain.
Oh, okay.
That's where it came from.
I'm just talking shit.
Please don't mix it up and call me Lorraine. That's the
Ooh.
worst. I hate that, but it's just Raina.
But you can call her. No, let me stop.
Yeah. Once upon a time, it was baby daddy.
Hey, talk about it.
Not a sugar mama.
Yeah, not a sugar mama.
A sugar mama? Okay. All right, I got you.
So
So my thing is this. So my question, so let me do my answer. My answer is this. What's good for the goose is good for the gander in my Hito voice, okay?
Yeah.
In my hedonism voice, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So with that being said, if it's a situation where you feel like you should be able to get off, then I should be able to get off as well. If this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
But it's a conversation that needs to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? Because unfortunately, some people do not have the wherewithal to not. If it get hard, they gotta fuck. That's a different situation when you in a situation where you like, okay, I'm going into it knowing this is not what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? But if you're pre-asking,
yeah,
it's different when you in a situation and it just happens.
And that's
but it's just like premeditated murder.
Yeah.
And it just, manslaughter. Manslaughter is 5 years. Premeditated murder is 20.
It's like you got a bitch. It's like you got a bitch lined up to fuck before we get married. Before we tie.
This is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the words of Kels, if we starting off or the whole situation is starting off on some negative, it's gonna end on a negative.
Yeah.
So that's his words, not mine. And I feel that 100%. If I'm coming into a situation with a pure heart, and I'm be like, okay, so this is what we're doing, and this is how I feel, and I stick to the convictions of what was inside that conversation, then we good. Yeah. But once you stray left or right, or you hit Mac and Bewick with it, and you spin the block and think everything's smooth, because I got to keep going to Mac and Bewick, because God bless that little liquor store.
For the east side.
Don't come in my inbox with that bullshit, though.
They say how you get them is how you gonna
this
lose
is what I'm saying. So with that being said, I could understand the theory. What he said his name was that we gonna use? Jason. I understand what he's saying as far as in theory what we're talking about. However, if you're premeditating it and you're saying this is because you said you get married in June, so the bachelor party is in what, June or May? You pre-thinking about fucking, which means you might as well do the shit now if you're gonna do the shit in May.
Yeah.
Just saying.
He might already be doing that shit, like Mike said.
This is what. See, this is what. And
I don't feel like cheating shit happens.
Hold on, and this is Spin the Block podcast. This is what I'm saying. You guys have to be very detailed in your emails so that we don't fill in the blanks. Because now we got this nigga at the mailbox or at Minjo's fucking on the weekends. On this bitch that's about to, at the Joe's. at the woodwork. Okay. Trying to find some, okay.
Y'all might be at Opium or something, man. You on the west side.
Find Opium. Or Legends. Oh, Legends closed. See, I'm showing my age.
We have views and
I'm
all
showing my
shit,
age. I'm showing my age.
He had Greek time.
He had Greek time?
Yeah.
Somewhere down.
All right.
But that's what I'm saying. So with that being said, that's how I feel.
Some bad ones, though.
That's how I feel. Oh, I don't even want to say who I know that owns that. But because don't come in my inbox about that shit. So that's how I feel. Like if it's something that's premeditated, then you're wrong. Mm-hmm. Unless you having a conversation with her and you're saying this is what I feel like, but at the same time, you're wrong if you're saying she can't do it.
Yeah.
And no nigga, and in my Mike T voice, they can't unsee it. He already had this conversation with us about 2 episodes back, but y'all wasn't here because I didn't drop those. Yeah. But he can't unsee it if the girls do something. Men can't unsee what we did, but we just have to magically just do the what's that? Men in Black when they do the light flash. Man. Y'all want us to do the light flash to get all y'all bullshit.
Society set up, and it's fucked up though.
And I need you to know that's
honest, fucked up. It's fucked up. Okay. That it's just how society is. It's like, okay, a man should be able to get 2 or 3 chances.
2 or 3 chances.
If he cheat, if he do it, he should be able to. But a woman,
I think that's a
somebody tainted that pussy. It's bad. Like you gotta go. You done. Like I said before, you sucked that nigga a dick. Like what you?
Not dick.
What you do? You lick this balls? Like how you? Bitch, how you come back tonight? Then you come and be kissing me.
Who raised you?
Like be kissing me with this raggedy ass mouth? Like how niggas don't get over that, bro? Niggas is more sensitive, or men is more sensitive to women to me. Based on that, that's why a lot of guys catch cases though. Yeah. Y'all see, like a lot of guys being beef with other guys, they be beefing for years.
But that's why.
But if you fuck his bitch, he gonna kill
I feel like y'all losing y'all stance on that. With that,
shit.
like
It's the community talking shit. We losing gas.
The community gotta
talk about it. Talk about it.
Because
y'all better listen
like,
too.
I just feel like
I had to hit my hat to the back.
Like,
I see you.
You just thinking like you own some shit. Like you entitled to do some shit. And times it's changing to where she really don't have to accept that shit. Where women had to accept that shit back in the day, where they just kind of had to turn the other cheek because this is my means of surviving. Women don't need to be put up with that bullshit no more.
You're right about that, but this you got to do understand. From a man's point of view, is how we was all coming up, how everybody's the woman go to work. I mean, the woman stay at home, the man work, this and this and this. So like the man is the leader. So it's like the man is supposed to lead and do different things. So the man is the head of the household. The man is to this. The man is to that. So if you relying on this man for so much, but like you said, times is changing. So a woman don't got to rely on this man. But women is stuck on, I want a man to lead me. But at the same time, a lot of these men ain't qualified. You know what I'm saying? And just like for a woman, a lot of women, they done dealt with dilly ass niggas. So that when they fuck with a person that's qualified to lead, they don't even know how to take it in.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to take it. Like, I can't follow. I got to question everything that he doing and saying because I'm so independent and I'm so used to depending on me. And other guys that I done dealt with, they led me straight to this. So now I got to fend for myself.
That's
and I got to be like this.
And
then they
clash. Like how
and then they clash.
Niggas ain't built like how they used to be
Absolutely.
built.
And they clash.
Woman, like you said, every woman ain't ready to be led.
Yeah.
They still got a lot that they got to go through before they can accept that, okay, I'm looking at somebody who can lead me. I can be vulnerable enough to be led.
Yeah. And that's why I stress partnership, man, because it's like...
Do you?
Absolutely.
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 Spin the Block
Because niggas
podcast.
talk shit.
So, podcast.
I stress partnership because I'm not always going to be right. I can't. I can't always be right. But if you next to me, and you can tell me some shit and be like, okay, that idea that you said was cool, but woo, woo, woo. And then we socialize with each other and then we move forward with this. That's better for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of me just saying, fuck it, I'm going into this bitch wrong and you following behind me, nigga, we both falling off the cliff. Yeah. Shit, you ain't no better than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's fucked up.
But just like how you saying that, it's a bunch of dumb bitches out here that don't know what they doing and don't know how to be a woman. And there's a bunch of niggas out here that don't know how to be a man and want to be. So you got niggas that want to be bitches and bitches that want to be niggas.
Yeah, and that's because man, this thing got me so nervous over here. Man,
Fam,
this nigga about to bite me, bro. This nigga about to bite me.
Oh my god.
But man, it's like
you all right.
You all right. We was on to something too.
You was on it. That's all right.
We was on to something too.
But all I'm saying is, my whole thing with the situation of spinning the block on the actual email that we received. Your boys want to throw you a bachelor party. Clearly, they not supporting your marriage because they wouldn't even put you in a situation where you want some damn what should I do type shit. But I mean, that's me saying that. That's my opinion.
Oh yeah, from a woman.
Because if it's my girl, I'm gonna be like, "What you doing?
Yeah,
what we doing?
That's a real friend.
That's how you feel. Like if that's the case, then don't even get married. Just be out, get your hookup. If that's the situation, and you shouldn't even be, that shouldn't even be a question. Yeah. Because how I am and what my commitment is to my husband, I'm straight. I don't need none of that. I'm good. So for you to bring that in, what vibes am I giving off that's what I need? Even though if you in a situation where you feel like I'm being a good friend, that doesn't mean that that's a good friend for the situation.
But that's because you display that though. It's different.
So what are you displaying that make it seem like that's some shit that should be okay? You feel that's what I'm saying. And then on the strength of you ending the whole email with, but I wouldn't be okay with my girl doing it. Mm-hmm. So it's okay for you.
For me.
It's either or.
That's what you can't. That's
and now how you talking and you premeditating it that makes me feel like you're gonna be on some bullshit